I honestly wanted to avoid making a video like this, but I think it's gotten too far and I just need to speak out about this from my own perspective because I have struggled with this before as well, and I know a lot of people have struggled with this. So young men are now being plagued by this pornography, by jacking off, and it's been normalized. Like, if you go up to any of your friends in school or even at work, let's say you're over the age of 18, you will know that he has a porn addiction, he has a jacking off addiction, he has a jacking off addiction. Like, it's normalized nowadays. You talk about it on social media in the random comment section. Like, you look at someone's For You page and it's just naked women. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, and it's plaguing your minds. And I just want to explain that it's stealing your masculinity. So if you care about becoming a strong man, if you care anything about your goals, your desires, your dreams in your life, even if it's to follow the normal 9 to 5 route and go to uni and be the best version of yourself that can get job promotions and stuff, if you still care about that, you are sacrificing your masculinity every single time you bust, every single time you watch a video, every single time you're sitting there in your bed or in the bathroom or wherever you do it, you are sacrificing your masculinity. Because, I'll explain it scientifically, every single time you actually release, every single time you give in. So first of all, let's just talk about the releasing aspect. Every time you release, your testosterone dips, and if you're going to be doing this multiple times a week, your testosterone takes at least a couple days to reset its testosterone levels. So what happens is it dips, and then it takes time to come up. But if you're just going to consistently, multiple times a day, multiple times a week even, you are never going to let your testosterone recalibrate. Your testosterone is never going to come back up to the standard at which it once was before. And a lot of people jack off multiple times a day, even multiple times a week. So their testosterone is never going to be as high as it should be. Now, all you have to do is stop and just start doing some good habits. But the reason I specifically want to target 13 to 20 year olds is that's when people are hitting puberty. That's when people are having their biggest growth. And you are not going to develop the same if your testosterone, when it's meant to be its highest, when it's meant to be peaking, when it's meant to be spiking because you're literally turning your body into a man, your testosterone is going to be dipping when it shouldn't be. And you are not going to be developing the way you should be. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, like, subscribe, comment, and share this to a friend to help me grow my channel. Thank you. So, I'll explain this. Testosterone, if you don't know what it does, it essentially makes you more masculine, more manly. You are going to have facial hair, your bone density is going to thicken, you're going to get stronger bones, your muscles, literally, if your testosterone increases, you grow muscle. Like, that's why people take tren. If I just started taking tren and I didn't train, I would put on muscle because my testosterone levels are high, my bones would thicken, my voice would deepen. These are all things that you as a man should be having, and this is why you go through puberty. And if you look at the average person in university, the young man, they're skinny, they're dweeby, they still look like they're in puberty. Why? Because they've been doing all this negative shit, like fapping multiple times a day and watching porn. And on top of this, another thing, so let's move away from the testosterone side of things, you're literally giving up the ability to stay disciplined. It's the same thing as, like, I'll use an example, like a fat person that needs to diet. They're going to diet, but as soon as they see like an ice cream or as soon as they go to a party, their diet goes out the window and they just have 10 slices of pizza, and then it takes them multiple days to actually get back in the routine. That's because they just told themselves it's okay to fail. It's okay to give in to your urges. And that is called instant gratification. So you want to work on delayed gratification. That means you're the fat person at the party. You're going to say, no, I'm dieting. I can't eat that. I'm just going to have like maybe one slice, or maybe there's healthier food. There's chicken over there. I'm going to go have the chicken. Every single time you give in to your urges to jack off, you're telling your brain it's okay to give in to your urges. So you're going to be more likely to skip the gym because you're tired. You give in to your urges to rest. You're going to be more likely to choose video games over working hard because you are giving in to your urges, your urge of being more comfortable. If you are going to fap, you have an urge to fap, you get horny. You're going to give in to those urges. So that is the whole point. You're basically practicing instant gratification, which isn't going to help you. You need to work to become a man, and this is plaguing your mind. It's plagued my mind, and it's taken me a long time. Like, I haven't fapped for over a year now. Over a year, well over a year. And I haven't watched porn for even longer than that. So if I want to tell you guys something that I've learned, is that I still get urges because I still get horny and I'm a man. And if anything, I get more urges than any other person because my testosterone's higher. When your testosterone's heightened, you get more libido, more sexual drive. But the thing is, I've also learnt delayed gratification, which is what I was saying. I can now like look at something and be like, you know what? I think I'll wait for the bigger reward. Like, am I going to skip gym today because I'm tired? No, because I want the physique more. The bigger reward is more appealing to me. I'm happy to wait for that. I'm happy to diet and be like, no, I can't eat that shit food because I want the physique. I want the better reward. I'm happy to sit here, record videos that no one's going to watch, and understand that it might take 5 years for my YouTube to pop off, but I'm going to sit here and record because it's better. The reward of me popping off on YouTube is better than me just sitting here being like, oh, it probably won't work out for a few years, so I'm just not going to do it. I've trained that. So when I understand that my testosterone is going to dip, I'm going to feel like shit, and I'm going to take hours to actually come out of that, like, because your dopamine also crashes. It's going to take me hours to come out of that state where it's like, oh, I feel lethargic, I feel tired. It's going to take me hours. So what's the point of doing it if it's going to sacrifice hours for a few minutes of feeling good, 30 minutes of feeling good? This is ridiculous. You guys need to become more masculine. If you care about your future, if you care about being a man, if you care about looking up to your dad and being like, he's a strong man, or even maybe not your dad, maybe your dad's not your role model, maybe it's like Andrew Tate or Iman Gadzhi, or I don't know any other, like Hamza, Andrew Huberman. If your goal is to be like one of these guys, they don't fap, they don't do these bad habits. So you need to take example not from their success but from their practices. Take example from their success, not their practices. As much as this video is a bit uncomfortable, I just want to really get this point across, that if you are choosing to fap multiple times a day, multiple times a week, even though you may think it's better, multiple times a week is still detrimental to your future. So if you're choosing to do this easy, it's the path of least resistance. You're not only picking let's actually, I want to frame this for you guys in a different way. Your urge, whenever you have urges to like, I want to eat something, or I want to do this, I want to do that, like I want to skip the gym because I'm tired today. That urge is, you're giving in to the success, right? You're giving in to the, I don't want that big success, I want this now because I'm craving it right now and I have an urge to crave. You're giving into that. The urge, the big reward at the end of being like horny, being like sexually driven, the success at the end of that is, it's meant to motivate you to become and shape yourself into the person that can get that actual experience, to go out and get the women, to go out and get the wife, to go out and get the girls. That's what your body is telling you need to do. But you're taking it at base front, I don't know the correct term, base front, I'm just going to say that. You're taking it here and you're just saying, you know what, I'm okay with sacrificing those big rewards and I just want the quick, easy reward now. So what you're doing is you're getting like 10% of the actual end goal reward, which is being able to get the women, but you're deciding, no, I'll take the 1% now and I'll just fap and jack off now. So you need to actually understand what your urge is. Your urge is to go out and get women, not to jack off. Your brain is just fucked. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I really hope this video moved you guys, and if it did, like I said, comment your thoughts on this video, comment your struggles. It may help someone else. So thank you guys for watching.